That actually cut really quick. Finally, my first cordless multi-tool. Let's have a look. It's a ToolPRO 18 volt. Thanks to Supercheap Auto for this. Wow, that's a cute little tool. So this will do anything between 5 and 20,000 oscillations per minute via this variable speed dial. Goes from 1 to 6, of course. It is super light, nice and light. Without the battery, it is under a kg. It's 840 grams according to the box. It comes with 3 sanding pads, a 28mm blade and a 32mm blade. Don't know why they give you 2 that are only 4mm apart. And one of these scrapey blades. And the sanding backer for sanding pads. Let's put a blade on. So we start, lift it up, flick it forward, unwind it, a couple of revs, chuck your blade on whichever orientation you desire, and do it a bit more. We'll go with about there. Spin it around to tighten it back up. Make sure it's nice and tight. Spin it around and clip it back in. Easy as that. And away she goes. Bit quieter than the corded one I've got, but let's crank her up to full volume here. They're quite noisy things, these, aren't they? Anyway, let's cut something with it, see how it does. Look, here's a door jamb I need to cut a hole in. Well, I think that was better than my corded one, so that's a plus. I'm not the greatest multi-tool user or greatest multi-tool lover, but they'll come in handy when you've got to do awkward little cuts, particularly like at the base of door jambs when you're doing girdings, that sort of thing, putting under tiles or laminate flooring, that sort of stuff. Super handy for that sort of thing. And getting into awkward places underneath houses if you've got to check out a bit of wood to put through a pipe or something like that. Yeah, it's going to be a good addition to my range of tools. Here's a little threaded piece under here. Let me know in the comments what that's for if you know. Don't think my corded one's got that. Obviously some attachment that goes on there. I don't know, I don't use these things too often, and when I do use them I only ever use them for that. I don't bother usually using them with the sander or scraping blades, things like that. Just little cutty out ones when I've got to do an awkward little shape. That's pretty damn good for doing plunge cuts like that. I have to compare it to my corded one because that's just what I do. It's in my nature, so it's a little bit unfair because the corded one has 1,000 more vibratey things than the battery one, but we'll give it a whirl. It's the exact same blade. I just took off the cordless one. Oh yeah, it's a good start, wasn't it? Seemed a little bit noisier maybe, a little bit more vibration-y, but pretty similar. One thing about this ToolPRO tool to look out for is these. This is the blades you should buy rather than these multi-tool blades. You know, these multi-tool blades that go on multi-tools. So, you know what I mean. So those ones there are much easier. That one will slide straight on the front or the side or whatever. Don't put it in whichever angle you want and away you go. Whereas this one won't fit over the quick release mechanism. So to put this one on you have to undo the whole mechanism, which isn't a huge deal. Just take it around like that and it will slide out. And you can just thread it through and put it back on like so, and then lock it down in whichever position you want. I'll just make sure I buy these ones to make my life just that tinsy bit easier. That's what it's all about, isn't it? There's no dust extraction, no dust management with this tool. Not that it's a big deal with these things, because you only usually do 1 or 2 little cuts or whatever, little sanding applications, and so they don't make a huge amount of dust, so not a big deal really. That was pretty good too. I'm impressed with this thing. And you can do it in the dark. Today I need to cut an awkward shaped notch out of this piece of hardwood here. As you can see, it's not all the way through on any side, and so I think that might be a good chance to use this for an actual task. I don't know what happened there, the battery must have gone flat, but there we go, it worked out alright. Not super pretty, but it'll go around what I need it to go around, and that's the main thing. Actually, doesn't look too bad. It looks worse on the camera than it actually does when I'm looking at it, not through the camera. Took it to work yesterday, had to do some awkward cuts around a couple of posts while we're building an aviary, and yeah, couldn't have done it without that, or it would have been a damn sight more awkward. So it's a very handy, useful tool, and you can pick it up for a bargain price at Supercheap. If it's on special, you'll get that for less than 50 Kiwi dollars, so it's pretty good value. If you're interested in the ToolPRO stuff, got some more reviews here on the side, check those out. I'll put some links down below. If you want to find out more about this tool, there'll be links down below. And got more reviews of ToolPRO stuff coming up, including some of these storage organizer things, put all your screws and stuff in. But my favourite tool still is the angle grinder. I'll put a link to that somewhere on the screen here and down below. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.